All right, so here is the debut of Calvin Johnson and Terrell 101 Bite Suggs. And we're going to go ahead and show you guys the lineup as we get ready for week number 6. And this was the final game that I played before the patch came out. So word on the street that the patch is going to come out on Tuesday. I think I played this game Sunday or Monday, I'm not sure. And it was like I knew it was going to be my last game before the patch. So I went blitz crazy, okay? So don't blame me. Just stop yelling at me. I went blitz crazy. You know, at least I tried. I tried to just, use them for the last time. But before we get into this beautiful biblical game, shout out to one of my homies' kids, man. Money Mac has a son named Champ who enjoys our videos, and I greatly appreciate that, man. Who is always doing good in school, on the wrestling team, working hard and all that good stuff, man. So keep working hard, man. I appreciate the support, man. It really means a lot. Thank you, buddy. Barry Sanders at kick return. I think I got to change him. You know, my vision of Barry Sanders is that he's going to be all loose and just dodging and ducking and weaving and just out there like, like a Charlie Clips, like which room I'm in. Like, you can't find me, and then he doesn't do anything. Nothing at all. Actually, I go up again. You can see in the top right corner, you see his little mic flashing. I was playing late night to get some gameplay for the tube, and I actually matched up against somebody who was streaming, who wasn't really sure if he was playing me. I heard it was like, this ain't GS. This GS? No, this can't be. He has everybody just like GS. But this was the first time I equipped these Lions uniforms, so I might have threw him off a little bit. He wasn't really sure, but then I think around halftime, he got certification that he was indeed playing me. As I took a look at his team, and I'm like, okay, we got mashed up, and I don't know how. I'm in all Madden first string. I've been in all Madden first string ever since the freezes, stopped. Well, I worked my way to Madden first string before then, but then I demoted myself to get to OBJ because I was constantly freezing out of games and unable to make the playoffs. But I've been in Madden first string for months, and like, I've had this call for 19 years. Who do you know? Like, just randomly pick a video, I promise you, just do this and hit me up on Twitter for work. Pick a random video from 2015 and see if I coughed in that video. I probably did. I've been sick for so damn long. And then when you find the video, link me the video on Twitter too, so I could hear myself coughing. Like, and I gotta see the published date. I've been coughing for years. For years, man. Like, people don't even know who I am by my name anymore, but they know me as the guy who coughed. I'm like, yo, you seen GS new video, man? He went ahead and sniped Boss Calvin. GS, I don't know what that is. The guy who been coughing since Madden 11. Oh, that dude. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, my God. Anyways, we're up 14-0. And I got to say, these Lions uniforms are kind of nice, man. I don't like how he got the Cowboys uniforms. And they got the home-colored kind of, even though those are their away jerseys, but they got those dark jerseys that kind of like, RIP for when you go to Cowboys and both the uniforms be the same color, which is crazy. Right there, he said, a little bit of hate. What? And right here, my opponent decides to roll out. Yeah, so I was talking about the team. Like, we're in all Madden first string. He's not that you can't make it there with the team that he has. It's definitely doable. But just the team differential, it's a huge difference. Huge. Oh, A is throw it over the top to A, man. What the hell am I doing, man? Oh, never mind. I'm throwing dots. Never mind. Oh, come on, man. You're Ronald McDonald feet. It's big. You see how A was open? My reads are buns. That's why I just run the ball, man. Just run the ball. Right here, I'm a little pass happy, man. You know why? Because I got Calvin, and this is my first game with him. So I do go a little, oh, what a horrible read and what a dot right there. Vic, get him. You got 99 speed, man. You actually, no, you got like 97. Close enough, man. You called him. Good job. You slowed him down. You got in front of him. So he goes deep on top. We end up breaking that up, thankfully. And right there, we send a little bit of hate. 3rd and 17. A little bit of hate. Right here, 4th down. Ends up just chucking it up. And we're there in position right there. Bo Jackson breaks the tackle. Bosif being Bosif. 2nd and 13 right here. A 19-yard drop back. Nobody's open. I do a little bit of rerouting, and then I take off with Michael Jeremiah Petkovic. And it's but thankfully it's out of bounds. So We throw up top to Calvin, who just absolutely destroys the man press. He had cover one, no over-the-top safety help. You know, the safety was on the left side, or wherever the hell it is. I don't know. As you guys see, no safety help. Damn it. And we end up scoring a touchdown and going up 21-0. And this is where it just gets ugly from here on out. You know, the blitzes, you know, kept going because this was going to be my last game using the blitzes. Calvin is just a freak of nature. He is absolutely dominant, and it's not even fair on just how I think we set a record here. This may be a record, at least for me. Right here, I score my first defensive touchdown with Von Miller, right? I think I go on a streak of something of like 3 consecutive defensive touchdowns in a row. Something glitchy, like that I've never done before. So right here, he ends up going to Tavon, trying to get a run game started. Decides to roll out right here, throws off his back foot, and ends up dropping the pass. I mean, even when he completes the passes, you know, that was a beautiful bait. That was a beautiful bait. Okay, never mind, Mulligan. That wasn't the start of anything. That was like, you want to talk about cover and field. Rewind that and take a look at how just and right here, just trying to go up to Megatron and see what I can accomplish with the young fella, man. The guy is just explosive, man. And he's even more dangerous than last year's Calvin, than last year's boss Calvin, because now there's aggressive catch. Like, face catching was different, but I believe aggressive catching seems to have the effect on your opponent's animations as well. Right there, we break a tackle, we take off, and we end up spinning on them, and we end up scoring another pick 6. That's 2 defensive touchdowns that we went ahead and scored. And Charles Woodson doing a nice little basketball dribble in the end zone. And right here, we end up, what do we do? We end up getting a block shed. 2nd and 10. Excuse me. He runs right into the heat. 3rd and 19. We get another pick right here with Eric Murray and another juke, and then he gone. He all the stuff step. Oh, Eric Murray didn't have to do him like that, man. And we end up scoring 3 defensive touchdowns on top of 2 being back to back. So yeah, again, the team differential was definitely a very big difference. You know, something that happens not too often, but a little more than, you know, what it should. But you know, nonetheless, it's a fumble, and then we pick up the scoop and score. That's 4 defensive touchdowns, 3 in a row. Was it 3 in a row? I believe, right? Is he on the 1-yard line? He sure is. I believe it was back-to-back interceptions and a scoop and score. Yeah, it was Eric Berry, Charles Woodson, and then that scoop and score. So 4 defensive touchdowns. That might be the most I've ever had. I don't ever remember having that many defensive touchdowns in one game. So 3rd and 11, a little bit of heat, which we can't do no more, you know. So don't worry about, you know, all the heat that we've been sending for months. All that is dead. You can't. Well, be nice if I spoke English, right? You can't send none of that stuff no more. So right here, I don't mean to be a dirtbag. I really don't. You know, by no means am I trying to, you know, rub it in. Clearly, game's over. But I want to see what Calvin can do. Like, I just want to chuck it up to see, you know, how good he is, and I'm Calvin. Don't. Right there, we're just going to take some knees. You know, I just wanted to chuck it up to see what Calvin was capable of. On 4th down, we're just going to go ahead and take our field goal. And then our opponent goes and I think he takes some knees, and he ends up just kneeing out the rest of the game. So that's the end of the game, fellas. This was my last head-to-head game pre-patch. I still have a handful of wagers where you're going to see some heat, but I only have maybe like 5 or 6 gameplays with, you know, all the blitzes that come in screaming for no unnecessary reason. After that, man, it's all going to be post-patch gameplay. That's the end of the video. Follow me on Twitter if you guys don't already. It's your boy GS. We're going to go ahead and be signing out. Peace!